I deserve our kids to have a great future. I deserve to have a man in our home that belongs to our home. You know, he's the father of our kids. And at the end of the day, everybody wants a family.
This is Eric. Now, Eric is praying that the truth will set him free. And if it's the truth Eric wants, he's come to the right place. Because Eric has demanded paternity tests on all 3 of his children that he shares with his fiancée, Tamarlan. There's 3-year-old Aaron, 1-year-old Easton, and 2-month-old Eden. So how does Tamarlan feel about Eric's DNA demands? She is downright furious. So joining us from Monroe, Louisiana, is Tamarlan. Tamarlan, nice to see you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
First of all, is he really denying all 3 of your children, even though you all are fiancés?
Yes, he has his doubts, definitely, Maury. It's hurtful, honestly.
So let's talk about the status of your relationship. Are you all engaged or not?
Yeah, he proposed to me without a ring, but I consider it. I took it as it was serious, and
So you want the ring?
Yes, I do want the ring.
Okay. Now, let's start with the kids, okay? Let's start with your 3-year-old daughter, Erin, all right? Eric heard some kind of a rumor after she was born. What kind of rumor did he hear?
This is how it started. I met Eric. We were hooked up by 2 of our friends. We kind of started hanging out after that, and then shortly after, I got pregnant within like 2 months. Then a rumor came about from one of his family members that I was sleeping with another one of his family members. And, I asked them about it. I actually confronted the person that was supposed to have been said it.
Right.
And they denied it. So at this point, I'm just like, if you don't trust me, then how can you love me? And if you're going to question it, then I feel like you should just, get both sides of the stories, or just make up your mind at the end of the day.
But Eric had some history here, because apparently he had a former girlfriend who did sleep with one of his family members. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew about it, but I didn't get much into it. I really don't like talking to him about his exes. So, and at the end of the day, Maury, it don't have nothing to do with me.
I know. Unfortunately, though, he thinks it might. That's the problem. So that's about the oldest one, right? That's about Aaron.
Right.
Now let's move to your 1-year-old son, Easton. What was the status of your relationship with Eric around the time you got pregnant then?
We were in 2 different states, for lack of a better term. I don't want to say we were together, but we were definitely keeping in contact with each other because we had a child already that we shared. Between my breaks, I was coming home visiting, and I was sleeping with him whenever I would come home. But then I would also go back to Texas. So I just feel like he feels like, he doesn't know what I could have been doing out there.
Does Easton look like him?
Look at him, Maury. He looks exactly like Eric. They have the same eyes, the same nose. They have the same lips. He looks exactly like Eric's baby picture.
And how about the older one? How about Erin? Does she look like him?
She looks just like him. All 3 of my kids look just like him, Maury. I'm 1,000% sure these are his kids.
Then we move on to Eden, right?
Yeah.
And then there was a text message. Did somebody text, "Could that be my baby," to you?
Yeah, they did. It was a big mistake because I was talking to the guy, but he had no reason to go there. Now, however, it was wrong, but I feel like if you're gonna be with me, you have to trust me at least try to understand where I was coming from. But I can't blame him either. So
Does does Eden look like Eric?
You tell me, Maury. She looks the most like him, if you ask me. She looks more than our oldest daughter. That's his twin, Maury. Look at the eyes. Look at the nose. Even the mouth. Like, she's the girl version of him.
So before we meet Eric, listen to his specific reasons for questioning each one of these kids. Watch.
I love Tamarlan, but I got some serious trust issues. And I just can't help but doubt that I might not be the father of these 3 kids. Tamarlan got pregnant 2 months within our relationship. It just happened so fast. Then I heard rumors that she slept with other guys. When Tamarlan got pregnant with Easton, we were broken up and she was in a totally different state. So how in the hell could she be positive that I'm the father? And then when she got pregnant with Eden, we were broken up also. We only slept together once around that entire time. Then I got a text message from another guy asking if he was the father. I love these kids with all my heart, but if Tamarlan's lying to me, I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do.
Okay, so coming to us from Fayetteville, North Carolina, is Eric. Eric, first of all, I got to congratulate you. You're one of the few guys who've been on a show like this, particularly this year virtually, who didn't butt in, didn't interrupt while I was talking to Tamarlan. So thank you very much. You allowed her to give her side of the story. And
You're
now
welcome.
we've got your side of the story. She says she's insisting you're the father of all three kids.
I hope so.
Why don't you believe her?
It's not necessarily that I don't believe her. It's just, like I say, man, you never know. I've witnessed situations where guys raising kids or thinking the kids are theirs and it's not. I mean, looks sometimes can be
But why
deceiving.
sign the birth certificate?
I did that because at the end of the day, I'm still a man, and I had love for those kids, and I know me and you, I know what we do or what we did or whatever. So it's not like I say I wasn't denying. It's just it's that slight doubt
you have the doubt.
that possibility.
And that doubt hurts me. It hurts me.
Despite that doubt, Eric, you proposed.
Yeah, I did.
You want this to work out.
Yeah, I'm a family man. I want my kids to, have a family. But at the same time, like I say, it's not that I don't want them to be my kids or I just doubt. I just don't have proof, and I just want proof.
Well,
I
obviously,
deserve that ring. I deserve our kids to have a great future. I deserve to have a man in our home that belongs to our home. He's the father of our kids, and at the end of the day, everybody wants a family.
okay. Let's start with Aaron. Eric, what are your doubts about Aaron? What was going on?
Like I said, when we first got together, she was pregnant within about 2 months, and it's not necessarily that I doubt it. It's just you never know because I just met her and getting to know her, and it's no telling. Maybe somebody else was in the picture and I knew nothing about it or what.
You think you look like Aaron?
Oh yeah, she actually favors my oldest daughter.
Let's move on to Easton. Why do you have some doubts
Look at the nose.
Is it because you all weren't together at the time?
Yeah, it's kind of a similar situation. Like we had a restart, and it was almost a repeat of the first situation. She got pregnant kind of quick when we started back, when we got
Eric,
back together.
I've always been down for you.
I'm not doubting that.
I'm
not doubting
You think Easton looks like you?
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
And he also favors my other son. So, I mean, like I say, man, it's just the way of the world. And, that doubt is in the back of my head.
Right.
But as far as them being my kids and treating them like my kids, I treat them with love. I take care of them.
How can I genuinely know that you are genuinely feeling that love and compassion deeply and unconditionally if you do have that little small doubt of, them not being yours?
Because you see it every day. So how can you even ask me that question?
Now there was this text message. Is that what gives you doubt about Eden?
Yes, that really threw me for a loop right there, man. Because, I'm sitting here, excited. Okay, we have another baby on the way. Then another man is sitting here questioning, could my baby be his? So what am I supposed to do?
Did you go to the hospital with all three kids when they were born?
Yes, I did.
You signed
Yes,
you signed all the birth certificates?
Yes, I signed all the birth certificates.
So obviously you want to be the father of these kids, and you
Yes.
want this relationship with Tamarlan to exist and to proceed. All right? So we have the DNA results. We're going to find out right now. Okay. In the case of 3-year-old Aaron, Eric, you are the father.
I told you, Eric. I told you, and I deserve an apology because at the end of the day, when are you going to start believing me?
Okay, well, we got 2 more results to give first, and maybe you'll get the apology after that if the results go the right way. In the case of 1-year-old Easton, Eric, you are the father. And in the case of 2-month-old Eden, Eric, you are the father. You are not the father.